So I've started, and what does that really mean? Well, I'm going to explain. So sun's in my eyes a little bit, but that's fine. So I've been watching countless YouTube channels, so many YouTube channels, it's probably ridiculous. And all the YouTube channels that I'm watching, it's all about start your YouTube channel, start your journey, do this, do that. And I'm very much like, I really, really want to do it, and then I'm scared, and then I'm overthinking, and then I'm doubting myself. And that's just not good for anyone. And so I've started. This is my YouTube channel. I'm very excited. And what will I even be talking about? Don't know yet. I sort of know a little bit. I sort of know. So while I'm out walking the dog, I just thought I would have a little talk, have a little think. When I take my dog for a walk, it's a time when I normally sit and I have a think about life, and I have a think about my life in particular, and where I'm going and what I'm doing and what I could be doing better, what I'd like to do, all that good stuff. And it made me think of a time when I was actually feeling really brave. It was about 4 years ago. I was feeling really brave, and I was doing YouTube, not YouTube, what was I doing? I was doing Facebook Lives. I just thought, right, give myself a challenge, set myself a challenge. I will do Facebook Lives. I'll go live every day in August for 30 days. That was back in 2020. Long time ago. Back in 2020. And I didn't do anything with them. And they've just sat on my Facebook page. Nothing happened at all. Nothing whatsoever. And during that time, what I've been doing is really thinking about just, what am I doing? Do you know what I mean? So the first thing that I started with back then was one that said, it was I ams. It was 30 days of I ams, because you may or may not have heard that I ams can be really, really powerful. So it was 30 days of I ams, and the I ams were varied. I just picked them and I would do a little research and write them up and stuff like that. And I thought, you know what, let me just sort of capture that again, repeat that again a little bit, because I still think it's relevant, I still think it's important, and it's questions that I ask myself all the time. As the first I am that I looked at was I am here. And at the moment I am in a field, first thing in the morning, walking my dog. The sun's coming in and out behind the clouds and stuff. It's a little cooler than it has been over the last few days. We're actually in the UK getting a decent summer holiday. I'm very, very grateful. But it's been really nice actually coming out and getting stuff done. So I am here. I think to myself, okay, well, what does that actually mean, I am here? Well, it means I have to look at where I currently am in life and assess that and think, is this where I actually want to be? Could I be further ahead? Well, of course, I think we could all be further ahead when we're honest. And is where I am now a place I actually want to be? Did I purposely engineer my life to be here at this point, or is this accidental? Have I done things that I didn't want to do? You know, what decisions am I actually making consciously? Am I making good decisions at the end of the day? So I am here makes me think about my life, makes me think about perspective, makes me think about hope and future, and makes me recognise that actually where I am right now is a good place to be. Anywhere that you are right now, despite the circumstances, despite what it looks like, is actually a really good place to be. Because when you go visiting like shopping centres and places like that, and you've never been there before, and even if you have been there before, you go and you visit a shopping centre, and there's typically always a bit of a sign somewhere, like a massive board, and it will tell you, you are here. And when you know where you are in that shopping centre, you then know where you are in relation to everything else. If you really wanted to get to a particular destination, a particular shop, then you can do that, because you know where you are in the moment, and you know the location of that place you want to get to, and you can map your route. So without knowing where you are, without making that assessment, then you can't actually map your route. It's virtually impossible to do that. So knowing where you are is vitally important. So if you think about it, I am here. Where is here for you? And you might want to write that down, like I always do. I journal every day, and I sort of write down how I'm feeling and what's happening and what conversations I've had, and things that I want to do. And I can see, when I read back through my journals, I can see like a recurring pattern again and again and again about all the things that I've said I want to do, and where I am and where I'm not, and that kind of stuff. So it's worthwhile thinking about where you want to be, or it's worthwhile me thinking, where do I want to be and where am I now. So that's one of the ways that I use I am here. Just really anchors in to where I want to go to next, because then I can map my route. So I know that I want to be living my best life. I say to the kids at school, do you know what? Miss is living her best life, and you need to live your best life as well. And I have to assess, what have I decided is my best life, and how do I get to that version of my best life. And my best life is going to look very different to your best life. And I know there's a lot of stuff out here about wealth and prosperity, and I am 100% for wealth and for prosperity. But we also need to be able to plan and map a route to get to that place of wealth and prosperity. And I personally believe that without knowing what's on the inside, without having it on the inside, without tapping into an internal wealth and prosperity, then any external wealth that we actually create, it's not that it's meaningless, it's just that it doesn't actually fulfill everything that we want. And we see this all the time. We see this with sports personalities, we see this with actors, we see this with people who have lots and lots and lots of money, and they seem to have the exact same problems as everybody else, because just having lots of money, ultimately, yes, it buys you lots of nice things, it buys you experiences, and those things can make you feel happy and can make you happy. But ultimately, if we haven't dealt with our internal world, then our external world, even if we make it shiny and pretty, isn't going to be the best that it possibly can be. So if I am here, I am on the first step of a journey towards prosperity. I am on a journey towards there's a scripture in the Bible, and it says, I hope above all things that you prosper just as your soul prospers. So I am 100% about soul prosperity. I am 100% about prospering financially, emotionally, spiritually. I'm 100% about prosperity. And I'm 100% about speaking into the future, speaking in now terminology, not in I will do this or tomorrow. It is today. I am. Present tense statements are really powerful, because we only have right now. We only have this very second that we're living right now, because once we've hit that second, it's gone. We never get it back again. And what are we going to do with that if we don't get it back? We can't do anything with it. Now it's in the past, and we can only live with the choices that we've made today, right now. So the choice that I made this morning when I got up was, you know what, I've watched I don't know how many hours of other people's YouTube videos, and I'm eternally grateful to those people whose YouTube videos I've watched in the last few years about how to start YouTube, what to say on YouTube, how to present yourself and all that kind of stuff. But do you know what, it's a little bit like all the cookbooks I've got at home. There's no good me having all these cookbooks and the theory of something if I don't actually break an egg to bake that cake. So here's me breaking my egg to bake the cake. This is my first YouTube video that I'm putting out here. It is day one, and it's about the process. This is day one, step one. I am here, I've started, now what? So we shall see, we shall take it from here, we shall keep on keeping on. And because in true Michelle style, ADH style, I'm not just going to put one up a week. I'm on summer break at the minute, summer holidays, got a few more weeks left of summer holidays. So my intention is to actually post a video every day for at least, I say 10 to 14 days. I'll see how I'm getting on with it. Post a video every day for 10 to 14 days and just go with it and just learn. And each day just try and come up with something, a version of me, not even a version of me, just who I am, because I know who I am, and present that and talk from the heart and talk about those things that I'm interested in, talk about those things that I feel have been really helpful for me on my journey, my experiences, my learnings, my observations, more importantly. And, you know, if you want to be on that journey with me, that's great. That starting journey I've started today. This very video is my start. Every day we have a fresh start. Every day the sun rises, it's a brand new sky. We'll never ever see this same sky again. But I just want to say thank you for watching my video and supporting me on my journey of being here in the now. Bye.